1939 Europe was standing on the edge of war. At the time, Ferdinand Porsche wasn't yet known for sports cars. He was an engineer who had designed everything from racing machines to tractors. His most famous project of the 1930s was the Volkswagen Beetle, the people's car, commissioned by the Nazi government. But Ferdinand Porsche had a dream that went far beyond an affordable family car. He wanted a fast, light, aerodynamic sports car, built on the foundations of the Beetle but meant for competition. This dream would become the Type 64. In 1938, Germany announced an ambitious endurance event, the Berlin-Rome long-distance road race, scheduled for 1939. Porsche saw it as the perfect stage to showcase his new design. He began developing a special racing car based on the Beetle's platform, but radically reimagined. The engine was a tuned-up version of the Beetle's Flat 4, producing around 40 horsepower. The body was crafted from hand-shaped aluminum by the legendary coach builder Reuter. Its aerodynamic design, inspired by aircraft, gave it a top speed of 88 miles per hour or 140 kilometers per hour, astonishing for a car with so little power. The plan was to build 3 cars for the Berlin-Rome race. They would be called the Type 64. But then, war broke out. The race was cancelled. Though the race never happened, Porsche and his team finished the cars. They weren't just races, they were proof-of-concept machines, showing what Porsche's sports car DNA could become. The first Type 64 was wrecked early in testing. The second and third cars survived, serving as testbeds during the war years. One of them was even used by the Porsche family for personal driving in Austria after the war ended. Ferry Porsche, Ferdinand's son, would later say the Type 64 was the direct ancestor of the Porsche 356, the company's first production sports car. Only one Type 64 survives today. After the war, the third car was rebuilt and preserved. It passed through the hands of private collectors and remains one of the most historically significant vehicles in existence. When it came up for auction in 2019, the Type 64 shocked the world, not only because of its rarity, but because it represented the moment Porsche transformed from an engineering office into a car maker. Though the auction itself turned chaotic, a misread bid led to confusion, and the car didn't sell at that event, the Type 64's legend only grew stronger. The Porsche Type 64 is more than just an old aluminum racer. It is the first car to carry the Porsche name, the bridge between the Volkswagen Beetle and the Porsche 356. A design that introduced the rear engine, lightweight, aerodynamic philosophy that still defines Porsche cars today, from the 911 to modern electric Taycans. It was never raced in its intended event. It never won trophies, but without it, there might never have been a Porsche brand at all. The Type 64 was born in the shadow of war, built for a race that never happened, and carried forward by a family determined to create something greater than politics or conflict. It may not have roared around the Berlin-Rome course, but in its curved aluminum panels and humble 40 horsepower, the soul of Porsche was born.
Like and subscribe for more fascinating automotive tales.